So, what is a 40-hour week to a professional, right? Do we start at 9 and end at 5 and work 5 days a week, 8-hour days with an hour lunch? Is that what professionals do? So, is every hour of a professional's time worth the same amount? Should we get paid the same amount for every hour of time that we spend? These are questions. I'm not saying that there is one right answer, but I've always considered myself a corporation of one. And I offer my services to either customers or to my employer. And I am valued based upon the um, work product that I produce within the time that I expend. Time is one of our most valuable non replenishable assets. So it makes sense that we measure a lot of things based upon time because at the end of the day, it's fixed. But is it fixed at 40 hours? Right? As a professional, is a 40-hour week our capacity? Oh, wait, we work overtime. So is a 60-hour work week our capacity, but we only work 40? Or have you ever worked more than 60 hours? I was a CPA back in let's just not go back that far. But anyway, there were times during busy season where I worked 80 hours in a week. Wow, crazy, because I worked 7 days a week. Wow, stupid. But, that's what the customer expected. That's what we did. That's what we got paid for. And my salary didn't change, and I always didn't get overtime for that because I was an exempt professional. I am a professional. I get to work more for less. But do I? I mean, aren't these choices of how we work? So now at, this golden age of my current career, I get to choose how I work. And I'm choosing to offer my services based upon a capacity, right? That I can say I can handle X number of active projects at a time because my brain can keep only so much straight at once, right? And because I'm doing systems work, I really can handle 2 or 3 systems thinking projects at the same time, right? I've managed a heck of a lot more than that at the same time. But if I'm actually trying to architect or advocate for creating a digital transformation project or whatever it happens to be, how much can I really keep straight in my head if I've got to think about 12 or 15 clients, right? So I've chosen to make my capacity for active clients 2 or 3 at a time. And I've chosen to say that I want to keep about 25% of my time reserved for me, right? That I could take 13 weeks of vacation a year if I want, or I could take 2 weeks of vacation a year if I want and work on videos like this. Whatever I want to do, that's my choice because I am a corporation of one. And I can choose how to use my time. But that says that I only have 75% of my capacity left for my 1, 2, or 3 clients at a time. But is that really it? Because if I'm not marketing, am I really going to have 1, 2, or 3 clients at a time? So do I really have 75%? But the answer is yes. Right? The answer is really whatever I want because I can flex my time. If I could work 40 hours a week or I could work 80 hours a week, what is my capacity? Is it really an hour? Is it really based upon hours? Or is it based upon what I choose to make it based upon? These are just thoughts. And I want to challenge you as a professional or as a professional services organization to say that yes, the timesheet is a good measure of capacity. Is it the ultimate measure of capacity? Is it the only measure of capacity? Is it what we should be basing our compensation strategy on? Is it worth the value that we have placed on it over the years, right? If your people can flex and they are exempt employees, what is an hour? What is it worth? And what is it worth to the client? And if you start shifting your thoughts, you can come up with some pretty creative ways to perhaps even increase the revenue per hour, or by working in different team structures, or provide a greater value, or provide a greater work-life balance for your employees. If you start thinking in creative ways, these choices are yours. And now's a good time to start thinking about them. Have a great day.